Hello everyone, today we are talking about wolves. Wolves are very interesting in how they are able to survive and grow in population. My personal favorite wolves are from Yellowstone National Park, so we're going to talk about them. Today there are so many more wolves. In 2020, there were 94 wolves spread through 8 packs. So much progress from 1995, 26 years ago. Back then, there were only 21 wolves in 3 packs. Wolves are most often awake at dawn and dusk, so if you have a death wish, no. If you want to see one, those are the times to look. Most wolves will live about 8 years and die of another wolf. Today we are going to focus on pack life, pups, and their main food sources. Although there are many wolves in Yellowstone, each one is a unique family. Each pack is a complex social group, or more simply called a big family. Usually packs will have about 10 members: moms, dads, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, and more. Alpha wolves lead and found the pack, unless they inherit it, then they simply leave. Still a very big job though. Some wolves may even leave the pack to find a mate and start a new pack. So that leads us to our next part, pups. When a dispersal wolf finds a mate, they will have pups. Wolves are pregnant for about 9 weeks and somehow always have an April due date. Pups need to be safe. So the parents find or make a den, kind of like a house but smaller with no furniture. Most of the time, wolves have 4 to 5 pups at a time. The pups can't stay in the den forever, so they're able to place outside at about 2 weeks. Pups are born with their eyes closed and are only able to open them about the same time they leave the den, 2 weeks. At 5 to 9 weeks, the pups are taught to eat regurgitated meat. At 3 months, they eat solids. Eventually, the pups get too big for the den, so they make the long journey to the rendezvous site or summer hunting grounds and live there for a while. The family needs to eat, but what do they eat? Wolves eat many types of animals. They mostly eat elk, but they have a primary food source every season. In winter, 90% of their food is elk, but in summer, their primary food is actually deer. They like to eat hooved animals. Maybe they like to chew on the hooves, but that doesn't have much logic to it. Believe it or not, bison are actually an important part of a wolf's diet. They'll usually hunt the sickly or the babies. Wolves eat a lot of elk calves, and 25% bull elk too. Wolves will scavenge when possible. Who doesn't like a free meal? I know you do. Yes, you right there. So there you go. Before we are done, I will share some fun facts. A wolf in Yellowstone cannot be hunted. Sadly, if a wolf wanders outside of Yellowstone, they can be hunted legally. Did you know that the black coat on wolves actually came from breeding with domestic dogs? Maybe even yours, if you have one. Actually, probably not. That's all this person has to say. I hope your appreciation for wolves have grown. Do you want to visit Yellowstone?